Door by door, who is at the door? Coming from yesterday. Oh, who will we see?
Call me Hank. My good friends call me Hank.
This is Hank Greenberg. You were one of the first Jewish baseball players. Who here likes to play baseball? Raise your hand. Yeah. Who here? I don't usually get to ask this. Who here remembers Hank Greenberg? Yeah. Thank you.
You saw me play.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. That's even better.
All right. So tell us a little bit. What was it like playing for the Major League? Back in the day.
Well, back in the 1930s, which no one saw me play, at least hopefully no one saw me play. Back in the 1930s, there was a lot of anti-Semitism. So I had to deal with a lot of people who did not like me because of the fact that I was Jewish. Who's heard of Jackie Robinson? Jackie Robinson had to deal with the exact same thing because he was African American, and I had to deal with that because I was Jewish.
But you kept up good sportsmanship.
Yes, I did.
And even today, you wouldn't believe how many budding athletes I have here. And so I hope that they take your example of good sportsmanship. And did you play on Yom Kippur when your team was in the World Series?
Well, in 1934, listen, I did it before Sandy Koufax did it, right? So in 1934, when the Detroit Tigers, which was the team that I played for at the time, when they were in the World Series, it was Yom Kippur, and I honored Yom Kippur. I did not play, and I went to synagogue instead.
We're so glad. I really can't explain to you all the intricacies of the sports teams now, but there's all these playoffs, and there's Mr. Marcos. He is an athletic director. He knows a lot more about this, but I don't think it's impossible now to have the World Series on Yom Kippur.
Well, it's later now, but you can still the playoffs.
Right.
Steve Stone doesn't broadcast on Yom Kippur.
You are very knowledgeable, sir. Will you stay and pray with us?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. You can sit. There's some very nice people here. You can sit down with them.
Wait, I'm not done telling you about myself.
Hey, wait a minute. Of course you do.
In 1954, I was the first Jewish member elected to the Hall of Fame. Now, isn't that something?
Yes.
And also, I was the first Jewish owner and general manager of a baseball. And that baseball team was the Cleveland Indians, and I took that team to the World Series. We won the World Series, and our shortstop was partly Jewish, we think. But our shortstop was the manager and also the shortstop, and that was Lou Boudreau, who then came to announce for the Chicago Cubs.
Wow. You know what? We are so impressed with you, Mr. Greenberg. We think it's absolutely fantastic.
Now I can